Well, hey, Mom and Dad. Happy anniversary. Our anniversary. And Annie Graham came in amazingly today on your anniversary, exactly at this time right here. My computer program got shut down, the computer program that creates these beautiful star charts. And and so I know that when that happens, I'm supposed to open it right back up and figure out using my secret decoder kit, which is my mind, and following whatever lights me up, what the anagram message is. Anniegram today. It was a message from Annie, and so I opened it right back up, and at that moment in time, there was this perfect diamond configuration in the sky above San Francisco, which is when you were in the church exactly 68 years ago. You were in the middle of the Mass there in Los Angeles that was wedding the two of you together. So here's this beautiful diamond, as beautiful as the one on Mom's hand, that's coming, Diamond Light Love, from your darling daughter Annie. These are called septiles, and they divide the chart of 360 degrees into sevenths. And it's an imperfect number. Dad could do the math on that. And so it's considered a very spiritual, um, what we call aspect. It's what links one thing to another is an aspect. And these are septile aspects. These are biseptiles. And this is a triseptile. So it's an imperfect number that divides 360 by 7, and therefore it's just over 51 degrees for each one of these septiles. And what it means is that it's just in constantly, the math is constantly going in terms of you can't ever stop the multiplication of that sequence. So they consider it an eternal divine number. And I've found in my research that when you have a seven-pointed star, it's very high vibrational, very high energy, as you would consider as the Pleiades or the seven sisters. The Pleiades energy is considered very heart-centered and high vibrational, loving energy. And so guess what? This is pretty amazing what happens here. But first, let's put in the math because if I can here, put the math in, because then it becomes really even more interesting. What this is pointing to is the asteroid called Juno, which is in astrology represents the ideal spouse, male or female, and that is exactly conjoined with, meaning within 1 degree, with the south node of the moon. You've got the north node of the moon up here, and the south node is how you evolve your soul. So, what's gets more interesting is that it's that ideal spouse is exact with Union, the asteroid Union, and also Ani, pronounced the way Annie would say her name when she was a little girl, is exact with the evolution of the soul from past mastery. So you get both Ani and Union as the focal point of this diamond. And if you add in the asteroid Annie, not Ani, but Annie, as well as the mathematical point called the part of life, then you get this exquisite seven-pointed star, which is really lovely, except it's a little bit off. As you can see, it doesn't quite have that extra line, that biseptile is missing, so you get a triundicule, and that is a more of a spiritual aspect for that signifies the collective whole, the unity of all. And as you can see, it's all kind of leading with the direction there. So we can just look at that star. It's so beautiful, and take away that math, And we can see that you could actually change out the part of life for the part of inheritances, and have it be equally that seven-pointed star configuration. So Annie's message seems to be that she's very grateful for what she's inherited, uh, by the life you gave her. And it's very beautiful how this all comes together. Um, Part of life, part of inheritances. And if you add in that the soul's evolution to what it's reaching for, you get this kite. We call this kind of a configuration with the long tail and the short head, a kite, and that's heading down there. And that's a very favorable type of energy. But you can even add more and get the portal of the vertex as well as the sun today, as being emphasized here in harmonic, harmonic coherence. Uh, Really, really grand. So let's see how more grand it can get. We can put in there's Annie and there's the part of life. We can put in part of love and marriage, Hank and Pinking. That's as close as Pinky has for an asteroid. Kathleen and Henry all over the place, as well as Pleione and Atlas, the parents of the Pleiades sisters. And Merope here is exact, the asteroid Merope, which is the name of one of the stars in the Pleiades that these are. The Pleiades are named after the mother, Pleione, and the father is Atlas. And 7 sisters became 6 in the sky a couple thousand years ago, and all over the planet, different mythologies came up. The one in Greece, they attribute it to Merope disappearing, falling out of the group because she married a mortal named Sisyphus. Anyway, Merope, if you think of Annie, is the one who's gone to the heavens as opposed to falling from the heavens. You can consider how extraordinary it is then that she's here on the ascendant, exact with the eternal flame, the divine flame, Vesta, or the goddess of hearth and home. And that is just very amazing to me. So it gets more amazing. You can add in, we'll put the math back in so you can see how it all lines up. You can add in everybody, all the sisters, all the girls, Grandpa, Arthur here, or the brother, Arthur Adel. Adel in German means noble. There's William and Father William and Ursula and Margaret, our Peggy. There isn't one for Peg. And then Kathy and all the way down, all through to all the girls. So everyone's here, including Mama and Papa Cosmos, and part of Daughters is exact here with the vertex, the portal. It's just really extraordinary. So that's what I wanted to share with you, what Annie sent. There's no way I could ever known that this would have happened. It really is quite lovely. So bless our angel Annie. And it's very interesting too that it lines up exactly. Annie here is at the 29th degree of Saturn, and a 29 degree of a sign research recently has shown in the last several years that it makes it multidimensional, exists in the sign after it and the sign before it. And so it's a really special number that Annie is multidimensional at this time. But as you know, the way she left the planet was similar to the way Icarus did. What's so wonderful is we saw earlier how that the vertex portal and the sun created a larger configuration, and the sun is exact with Daedalus, the father who was successful in getting to the sun. So you could say that part of the message here might be that Annie is doing very well, obviously, and that she's with the Son of God. One way to look at it. Anyway, lots of love and happy anniversary from your darling Annie. Blessings to you from her. That's the main part of the message. Happy 68th anniversary. Quite extraordinary. Much love. Bye-bye.